Yeah, hey everybody, welcome back. I'm hitting you up with another barbecue video here. Today we're going to be doing two things. We're going to look at the Napoleon Rogue 365 2-burner grill. I've had it for 2 seasons now, starting season 3. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to be doing a ribeye-steak, or you might want to call it a rib roast. It's an expensive cut of meat, but I'm going to show you a really easy way to prepare it and cook it on the barbecue. It'll be perfect every time. So let's get started. Nice piece of meat, nice and thick. You could cut that into 2 big ribeye steaks. I'm going to leave it as 1 piece and make it sort of as a rib roast on the barbecue. First, I'm going to take this bit of silver skin there underneath. I'm going to get rid of that. Otherwise, she's looking nice. I mean, the bone's out. It's all ready to go. Now we're going to take some fresh garlic, cut it into spears, and I'm going to kind of inject this into the meat. You can see there. Make a spot, get it in there. Do this all around the steak. Next, we're going to snugly tie up the steak. Keep it together, help it hold its form, and keep that garlic and everything in there. All those juices and flavors are going to cook real nice on the grill. Now everybody's got their way of doing it. I've got my spice mix, you've got yours. I love mine. Plus, this time I'm using a bit of olive oil. Yeah, I know. I had the meat cleaned and dried off. I've got a lot of time before I cook it, so I'm going to give it a light coat of olive oil, good quality olive oil. That'll help my spice rub stick on a little better. And I want to get a good sear on that meat when I put it on the grill. So this is the way I'm going to do it this time. And it's going to come out nice. Just watch and see. You can see here, this is a thick cut of meat. So you want to be really liberal with your spices. Salt and pepper, of course, and garlic. And get that on there. And then we are going to let that rest for a little while and move on to some other projects. Now, so far, I can't say enough good things about the Napoleon product. This barbecue is the Rogue 365. It's a simple 2-burner machine. Everybody's favorite job. Time for a new tank. It's always light when it's empty. And around back there you see there's easy access to change out that drip tray. Yeah, so I moved over here to Europe from Canada. And coming from North America to Germany is a big change. I just used a crescent wrench there, just to kind of break that seal, real light on that. Tanks here are a bit different, different shape, different size. The new one, they always come with a cover on it. Well, they gave me the best looking tank there. Somebody spilled their gray paint all over it. That's lovely. Anyways, she's going to be tucked away inside. Just use the crescent wrench just to snug it up at the end, maybe 1/8 of a turn, a maximum 1/4 of a turn, just so she stays on there nice and tight.
Oh, I'm gonna get you! Woo-hoo-hoo!
So yeah, for me, barbecue season is all year round, but you know, a little bit less in the winter time. Winters here in Europe are pretty mild. Gonna give it a good clean. I've got some grease cutter there, make her shine nice, and get her going. Loving the smoker box, well worth the small investment for the flavor you get, and just in general, the atmosphere, the smoke coming out of that grill. If you got a gas grill, get a smoker box. See what I'm doing here? It's easy as can be. It makes a world of difference in the whole experience of grilling. You can buy all different kinds of wood chips. You can get apple wood. I got mesquite going here, and it just bumps up the whole flavor, texture in your meat. You know, very nice. It's good on veggies too. You get some peppers on there grilling, or even an onion. So that smoker box just lives in the back corner there, stays in there. And you'll get smoke off that for about 30 minutes, I'd say. On this grill, I'm loving the fold-away tables on the side here. Starting the third season with it, you can see here the one ignition is starting to act up. It doesn't really want to light up on the first go. It's the right-hand side works, but that left-hand side just doesn't want to go, and that's a pain in the butt, to be honest. Sometimes I got to get in there with the barbecue lighter, but that's what it is, right? Otherwise, once she's going, it heats up nice, holds its heat well too. So now the meat's had several hours to rest. You're going to want to let it rest for at least an hour minimum. You know, the longer the better. I had this one rest for about 4 hours, and in that time I cleaned up the barbecue and did some yard work outside. Now we're going to get the meat on the grill. Oh man, don't you love that sound? That is the sound of happiness. After 3 or 4 minutes, you're going to see some nice marks on there. We're going to turn that 90 degrees, drop it back down, close the lid back down. Remember what they said, if you're looking, it ain't cooking. So keep the lid closed, nice high temperature, you're going to get that sear on there. Now we're going to get back to it. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, that's ready for a flip. So that side's nice and seared. We're going to turn that over. Yeah, let's take a look. Very nice. So I'm coming back and checking about once every 3 minutes. I give that another turn, 90 degrees on the other side. We're gonna let that keep cooking on that side now. Now this is a big cut of meat. What you want to try and do is get all of the edges if you can. I was able to stand this guy up. You could stand there and hold it to get a nice sear along the whole side of it. Once you got all the sides of it seared, those juices just locked in there. You can see here, I had a little problem with flame up. I turned the grill, that side of the grill off there, and I just let it rest here for a bit because some of the fat drippings were starting to fire up a bit. So you got to keep an eye on that. Now that we've got a good sear on, we're going to turn the temperature down to about 300 degrees, and we're going to let that cook on indirect heat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the steak's been on for a little while now, about 15 minutes. Let's get the temperature probe out and start to monitor that internal temperature. Looks great. Hit the temperature marks there, about 122 degrees, 123. I'm going to get this meat off the grill, take it into the kitchen, and let it rest a bit. Let's get a salad and some fries ready with this. Oh, that's looking nice. Yeah, I gotta say, the grill did a great job, I did a great job, and that's a nice cut of meat. We're gonna have a good dinner today. after you got your cut of meat off the grill, you want to cover it with some tin foil, shiny side in, and let that sit for a good 10 minutes. You can even let that sit for 20 minutes, no problem. It's still going to cook in there, but those juices are going to redistribute and your steak is going to be nice and juicy. Oh wow, yeah, lost a little bit of juice there. Man, that smell, if you could smell this, amazing. Oh man, I'm getting hungry right now. So yeah, there we go. A really nice roast beef or a big thick ribeye steak, whatever you want to call it. Fantastic. Big roast beef on the grill. Easy to do. You can do this. If you want to see more videos like this, drop me a message. You can see those chunks of garlic still in the middle of the meat, cooked right in there. That's succulent. It's full of flavor. Looking really good here. Nice ribeye steak, big, thick, juicy cut of meat. You could call it a roast. Hey, thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, subscribe for more. And yeah, smash that like button. See you on the next one.